We have opportunities coming up. We have a new 5-year transportation bill that's about to be authorized, and we should be sitting now and planning about how we can target investments to Western Connecticut and to Brookfield in that legislation. We have a president who I believe has the long-term vision necessary to understand the challenges but opportunities that we face. He's a big believer in mass transit and rail, and we know the opportunities that we have here on that front as well. And we all have a stake, whether you're running for a local board, the state legislature, the United States Congress, in these big conversations that are happening in Washington right now surrounding healthcare and energy policy. Bill, when you get to Town Hall, you will figure out that one of the biggest expenses for this town is the health care that you have to pay your employees. Howard and I were just talking about what that expense means for his own business. You all care about the future of the American healthcare system because you understand what it says about the conscience of a nation, that the richest, most powerful country in the world allows a child to go to bed at night sick because his mother can't afford to get him to a doctor. I mean, there's just something fundamentally wrong with a nation that has so much that we still allow ourselves to be the one nation in the industrialized world that doesn't look at healthcare as something more akin to a human right than as a monetary privilege. But you also care about the future of our healthcare system because you know that we're just spending too much as a nation, as an economy, as a town, and as a state. And the central premise of this healthcare reform legislation has to be lowering the cost of this system. That will accrue as a benefit to what you're doing here in Brookfield, to be able to restrain the growth of healthcare from what on an average year is 8 or 10% for a municipality or a business, to trim that down to the lowest single digits means that you have immense new resources every year available to go directly into education, directly into roads and bridges, directly into hiring a town planner. All of the things that all of the things that I know that you care about here, you can do if we make some of the changes necessary. Energy reform and healthcare reform are about are moral issues. They are national security issues, but they are also fundamentally about freeing up space for towns and businesses to grow in other places than just sending money to insurance companies and to oil companies. I am, if you guys know me, I'm a half glass full guy. As tough as these debates look like they are in Washington on as many days as it appears from the outside that we're moving backwards instead of forwards, I do believe that we're on the brink of passing major reform efforts on both healthcare and energy reform. Those are national and global issues, but they are local issues as well. And I think if we can do our part in Washington to pass those pieces of legislation, if the citizens of Brookfield can do their part and put the Democratic team in charge, I think that partnership holds great things for this town, and I am just honored to have been asked to come and chat a little bit about our common future together, and even more excited about coming back here in a couple weeks and celebrating a great victory. So thank you, everybody.